out to them on TV. Liverpool beat Spurs 4-2. A bit of a relentless game, yeah. Liverpool were pretty much perfect and dominant up until a certain point, and then it was end-to-end footy. It was all a little bit mad, it was all a little bit too open, but that performance was much better than what we've seen for the past 4 to 6 weeks. Liverpool back at Anfield, and the crowd, let me tell you, it felt, I don't want to say relief, but it wasn't anxiety filled when we were in the title race. Coming to Anfield, it just felt like everyone was so on edge, and there was kind of a negative atmosphere because everyone knew that you needed to be perfect to keep up with them, and now we're not, and we've qualified to Champions League, and it was kind of a dead game for Liverpool. The atmosphere was a lot better, there was a lot less anxiety and panic, although some of that did come into it in the second half, but it was just, the sun was out, the Reds were singing, we serenaded Jurgen, and the Reds on the pitch were boss as well. And look, we didn't start great once again. We started a little bit slow, but we grew into the game, and I thought we were brilliant in that first half. JARELL QUANSAH was simply superb for me. Absolutely loved his performance. To be fair, that second half, I don't know what happened, how they scored 2 goals, how they could have scored more than 2. But, you know, for the majority of that game, JARELL QUANSAH was an absolute unit at the back. He was a Rolls Royce, he was commanding. Andy Robbo, relentless, absolutely brilliant. The energy he gives you. Cody Gakpo was superb as well. And yeah, Liverpool, look, we scored 4, but we could have had about 6. It was really that good. Mo Salah back to his best, although he misses one to kill the game off. Elliott with just bags and bags of energy, runs himself into the ground for you. McAllister, superb as well. And yet there was a lot of positives to take from that game. It feels a bit mad because you've conceded the last 2 goals there when you were 4-0 up. That's why it's like not 100% everyone bouncing, but it was a lot better, and Liverpool needed that performance. They needed to win, just to make sure, to prove themselves that they could do it, so that the fans could go back to singing. So the fact that, you know, we've got 2 games left, and just give us belief that we can go and win those games for Jurgen. Like I said, I thought we started poor, but we grew into the game. The first goal is brilliant down the right-hand side. Trent running and creating the space, Endo with the switch, and then it's all about Cody Gakpo and his absolutely lovely ball to the back post, which they didn't track. Mo Salah heads it near post, 1-0 up. Then just before half time, and it was massive that we got that second goal, because Liverpool felt like they were having many chances or many good positions inside the area, but we weren't killing them off. And the difference between going in at half-time 1-0 and half-time 2-0 felt a lot different, let me tell you. And we get that second goal, and it's McAllister's ball that absolutely does all the damage, tears the left-hand side of Tottenham apart, splits them like the Red Sea. And Trent finds Robbo back post, unselfishly tries to pass it back to Mo, but he's alive and awake to the rebound because the goalkeeper made a good save for that one. And it's 2-0, and we felt great, and Liverpool were all over them, we were dominating them. The start of the second half, we were just pressing them, the intensity was there, we were winning individual battles, and we were winning the ball high up the pitch, they couldn't deal with it. And like I said, we could have gone into half-time 3-4-0, we went in half-time 2-0, but Liverpool came out really strong again. And I'm trying to think of which way round it is. Cody Gakpo might be the third, I'm pretty sure it's the third. And he scores a delightful header. Elliott, brilliant for that. I thought he was superb all game. And he goes on to get the 4th. These might be the other way round. I don't remember, there were 6 goals in this game of football, but the Elliott goal is simply sublime. It feels like he's got to wrap his foot around it so much because he's had to go around maybe 2 players, but the whip he gets on it, top bins, the power, it was simply outrageous. What a finish. And 4-0 up, we were loving life, absolutely just having a boss time. Hi mate! Oh nice one, do you want to say hi to the vlog? Right. Up the Reds mate. That was absolutely adorable, I've got to say it. That was absolutely cute. He just ran off to go and find his dad again. How adorable was that? But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Liverpool were brilliant up until they weren't. Robertson comes on for them and he causes problems. He drops deep, and that's the problem. They find a load of space for them. Our changes didn't work for us, I can't lie about that. I thought Stefan Bacchetta struggled. as expected. He's been out of football for a long time, but it just felt like we were so open, and they got back into it, and Richarlison gets the goal for them. Their second one, I've got no idea who scores, but it's all a little bit crap. But to be perfectly honest, I don't care, because the Reds won, and I just needed that bounce. I needed that feel-good factor back. I needed the fans to be back, and we were today. And yeah, it's a big win at Spurs side, dangerous at times. They've had a really tough week, and for large parts of that game, Liverpool were absolutely superb. So I'm going to focus on that, and I'm not going to focus on the negatives. And I'll let Jurgen deal with that, because up next we do have Villa. And even now, Liverpool have got nothing to play for. We still want to finish with 3 wins back to back, please, Liverpool. And let's hope we can do that. But yeah, the Reds beat Spurs. The sun is out. What a boss day. Until the next one, up the Reds.